Hey everybody, welcome to another day in the perfect factory where everything is going well. Just kidding, bunch of things breaking loose. It's not going to last forever, guys. Right now we're just living on buffers. Let's start running. Chores time. I didn't set up the Naven's uplifter right, which is, kind of what you'd expect from me. But I can go and fix that, right? Look at this. That is too many spores, friend. Here, we want you. You are enabled when spores are less than 50. So that means you are not enabled. Give me that. Good news is this is probably enough to distribute Navens to everywhere. They are not that dense. Are we not going? We're not going at all. Huh. Wonder why that is. This is one of the best moments in the game. Well, okay, we definitely don't have enough. I didn't remember I put in another tier. I really should wait until everyone can get theirs before I go around. But I guess this is what we're doing. I'll have to come back and do more. So it's like adding another block. This will be a good opportunity to compare though, right? Alright, so question one. Here, first off. Stop Naven's uplifter. Done. From destroying too many Navens. Why are we not going? Guys, why? We need biomass. That is this whale. No, really, serious question. Why aren't we going? You are stuck. Oh. Why was this like this? Oh. Well, that's terrible. Let me stop destroying my stuff. Okay. So we're gonna leave that. Thank you for the soda, friend. Alright, so apparently I also messed up the garage uplifter. Let's go fix that now. So, yeah, look at that. I suppose it was always going to happen like this, huh? So you have to be settled by this. You have to... Where's this dinosaur? Why isn't this dinosaur doing the thing? That's a really good question. Where are you? Oh, this is probably a problem. That's fertilizer. I wasn't even aware of that problem. Here, just 200, I guess. Go and do grod things. Fertilizer is stuck. That's a really big problem. Not gonna downplay that. Let's go look at superfish. Maybe we have the last of the superfish arrived. Is it? Oh no, it's still on 4. Okay. Alright, so new side quest unlocked. What is wrong with fertilizer this time? So much easier to use the camera to get there. So where? Oh, it's right here. Why are we stuck? Why are we stuck? Because this guy isn't here. This guy isn't here because... biomass is jammed, maybe? Are we out of wastewater or something? We're out of carbon dioxide? No. 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 I mean, yes? No. No, no, no. So we have right here... Oh, overworked chovs? So this is supposed to be... These are... Don't we have one of these as a genuine biomass maker and the other one as a... just like an overflow? Yeah, so this one is a genuine maker. And this one is... CO2 overflow, right? Something like that. But So it looks like we have no CO2 down here, or transport is breaking down. And I really need to upgrade biofluid things. That's going to be really tricky. Maybe one hive can handle both. That would be really nice. CO2. Both types of bio critters. No, this has to be just we're tapped. Yeah, we're at capacity. I really gotta maybe even next I get the next level biofluid critters. So we don't have any biomass because our main biomass maker is offline because it doesn't have CO2 because biofluid isn't getting to it. That's actually kind of a hideous problem, isn't it? We have a CO2 line right here and a direct one, so it doesn't actually cause us problems. And I've established that this is just a biomass maker. It is not a carbon dioxide vent. Those exist. That's not this. All right, there. There's your. This wasn't even on my. Oh, I got a. No, wait a second. This doesn't matter. This is just taking some wood and turning it into wood for seeds. That doesn't matter. Okay, so we're making biomass again. Very strange that this is something we have to do, but I suppose that's going to work itself out, maybe, or maybe it won't. Thank you, buddy. All right. Anyway, we gotta move on. Just pretend I made the factory better there, right? The labs have some odd north-south inserters. Yeah, I remember that. I was staring longingly into the science, feeling its changing glow, becoming something different, something better. And I went and I looked like, what's with all these? Oh, okay. Can we stay in the room? Absorb the glow, please. Look at that. Up at 25 a minute. That's fantastic. We've got a few hands in here that are just doing weird stuff. Any more of you? Yeah, right there. See them? They're holdovers from a previous paradigm. Anything more? Any more in there? I wonder if I can highlight them. God, I hate these tall buildings. These tall buildings are the worst. Alright, I don't see any more. Alright, good. What to do? Oh, we're going to do moss uplifting today. Acid strip solution needs water. That's a definite thing I have to go look at. I saw it by complete accident, too. Alright, so the question is, where is acid strip solution? Right there. And I was looking at the vinyl acetate angrily. I realized part of our problem is that the vinyl acetate is also used to make EVA. And that's bad. Because I don't want to share it. I want it all going into science. And now I kind of got problems. What are you doing? Organic acid anhydride. That is a different tech level. Alright, I threw myself in this I probably should have pinged, right? That probably would have been better. Then I was like, why isn't acid strip solution going? Because no water. And I looked at this and it was like, well, there's a reason for that. Yeah, sure is. It's called dumb plumber. So there's the water line. So this got moved at some point. We can't do that. I mean, we can. It's just going to be different. It never got hooked back up. There we go. And then this will help for something. I never even looked at what it's for. It's used somewhere, and we don't have any. Now we have some. Congrats. So all this vinyl acetate is going into EVA. And I can prod this, and it really looks like it's a good idea. But I feel like I want to solve the fundamental problem before I just cash in on the cheap 20% more, you know? That's like a patch on it. Yeah, we're stopped, aren't we? We are completely stopped. It doesn't really matter at this point. But I still don't like the fact we're stopped. Acid strip solution. Done. You did not put a limiter on the whale maker. Corlex dinosaur stuck because of bad programming. Oh, how wonderful. That doesn't sound like me at all, except it keeps happening somehow. A phenomenon I do not understand. Where is my biomol? What did I do wrong here? I've got it in my notes. Did not put a limiter on the whale maker. So I suppose this implies we did not. So this is, we are calling for things. And I suppose one of the reasons why we wouldn't want to call for things is because we already have all the things, right? Oh, that's the bad programming, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I remember this. You drop 500. I wonder which one is appropriate. So 3, 5, 9, 14, 19. I guess it could be 500. I mean, I guess it could. Do we? What's the ratio here? 1 to 5? No, it really is 100. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, here. There you go. Do that. Go cycle. Go on. Be good. And I need you to limit. And I kind of want. I can't put something in the requester chest. All right. I don't know if I can read off of that with a circuit. I mean, the answer is almost certainly yes, right? But it's because I was in the camera mode. How am I so bad at this game? Repair packs. Are you reading off this circuit right here? Repair packs. All right. So, we need another limiter right here, and it's going to be here, I suppose. And that's Ariel under the sea is less than 20. There you go. All right, back at it, sir. And this will stop all this from going endlessly once, why do you have so much of this stuff? How did this happen? That's suspicious to me. Alright, we're making whales, though. It's going to be fine. I'll check back on this later. Alright, these guys. Done. Upgrade copper with Mark II oxy furnaces. It's time. It's time to do something good. So, come on. Let's go. And we want to go get Mark II. How are we doing here? Only 4. That means we have like 9. Once we get up to 30, it's time to go. Oh, I didn't put the navens down. Once we have 30, it's time to upgrade a petri dish area. I've changed my mind how I'm going to do it. I'm smart. I plan ahead. See what I mean? Oh, I guess we don't have enough with just 10, huh? Well, this implies that there's more in the bins. Oh, I gotta do this. We gotta... Hold on. I promised I would do this. I would learn how to do this. So, upgrade. Here, not you. If I hit this button once, select the upgrade plan, default upgrade, left click. All right, so it did that, and I don't want that. But I should now. No, wait a second. Can I just take this? Is that an item? Is that an item somewhere? Is there an upgrade planner? Upgrade. Can I just grab you? Can I? Okay, grab that. I can just do this. Oh, no, it's not a boxer, is it? I can't rub it on anything. I can't click on anything with it. So I guess it really is doing this, huh? So upgrade, like that. Save blueprint. Take blueprint. Shouldn't I be able to just not have to angry put it down? Okay. It was probably faster just to put the buildings down myself, but there are going to be situations where that's not going to be true. Let's go fetch a pile more. They are over here, right? Yeah, I've never done that before. I've always just been a barbarian. Putting things down by hand. Or building anew in disgust. Yeah, that's happened. Alright, so look at those Mark II first. God, why is this so far down the line? I kind of feel like you would benefit from an efficiency beacon, right? For efficiency. And if you go AM2, does that catch everybody? Everybody but one. Let's take a look at this. So that's only minus 30%. So this is definitely better overall. It's still burning it pretty fast, though. How's electricity doing? Great! Electricity's doing great! This is fantastic. Alright, so done there. Acetic acid might be a problem. Now we're out of the simple chores. We're now into the chores that are going to require time. Primary acetone production is first. I've actually hit that point where I need acetone now. As the world turns, you know? Put those back. I don't know why I have an extra soda, but bam, now I don't. Let's go take rid of these Navens, which I should have done. And maybe check in on biomass again. I mean, it's working. There's no line now. So that was we're overstretched on the biofluid network. I should really get that started, even though they're very expensive. Here, we'll look in a second, because we're going to be doing this in a second. Yeah, Bhoddos. I'm right here, buddy. You could probably look ahead, even. I came here to get rid of these things. There we go. More Navens production. Let's examine what we've done. This produces Navens at 0.21 a second. This produces Navens at 0.16, so it's not even that much, huh? I would have expected it to be double. I really would. Why is it not double? 1.4 versus 1. So the base building comes with quite a bit of built-in internal capacity. And adding in the next modules doesn't really help you that much. That's depressing. They are 200%, right? No, the speed is plus 1,000%? Excuse me? Oh, there you go. This is plus 750. That's weird. That's real weird. I mean, I don't regret doing it, and I'll I'll do more, and no one can stop me. Mwaha, mwaha, ha ha ha. However, I will say that is odd. That's not enough to distribute quite yet. There we go. Hey, new task. Okay, first off, we gotta okay, we got Bhoddos. We gotta turn this on. Now do we just immediately go to domestication? Where? Right here. It's pretty expensive, but these guys, 3 great alien samples per. But we need it. We need it pretty bad. And I've got plenty to do on lithium, so there's no problem with the time. There's ammonium nitrate. Okay, got it. And a new way to make gunpowder. So let's just do this, right? Oh, the other thing, the other real big thing is worker robot stack. That's a really big one. Essentially doubles your robots. All right, we're going to get biofluid network stage 2, and we're going to go to Huzu. And then they're flying potatoes. Look at this. They actually are flying potatoes. They look like bats, but they're not. They're flying potatoes. Anyway, we're going to examine this. Right now, we're getting the most out of our Bhoddos. And it is winter in Bhoddos land. Because we have no fuel. We're unfueled. We've got these things, and this needs to be done. Except it's not gonna happen. Needs an entire fuel rod Mark II. Ugh. Oh, and it needs a fuel rod to roll. Did I know that? Oh, well, that's not happening for a while. But we do get to upgrade to this. Unfortunately, it's going to require manure. So, improved fungal substrate and biomass. And this is special ash and manure. So it's actually quite a lot more. So this is going to be a different whale, I think. So what we need is to write down what we're going to go get. 10 ash. And then we're going to get 10... No, we have 10 biomass. Then we need 2 special fungal. And then we need 5 manure. Okay, great. Ash, special substrate, and manure. This might be the fastest I've ever implemented a tech, you know? I should glance down and see how everything's going. All of this seems like we can put more on the belt now. I was too cautious when I did this. Why do we have different colors? This cannot be good. Alright, that's probably just fine. Just 10k? That's it? Here, let's go wild with this a little bit. Oh, this guy isn't even here. That might be why... Oh, because we're out of biomass just in general. Ugh. And this guy doesn't exist. This is our whale. And we're going to go get 3 things. And we also have to have a disposal system for... the manure, because a lot is going to rot on this belt waiting for fuel rods to arrive. So let's go take a look at that situation. How do we feel here? I mean, obviously they're being made. I mean, obviously. There's no way to prod this, unfortunately. Like, all this is good. This probably gets slowed down a lot due to power issues. Like, look at this. We're right on the edge. Oh, we're in a dip right here. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Yes, we are. We are gonna make it. Our battery system has saved us here. Really wish I had a better battery system. This is good and this is good. And right here, this is all piles of Mark IIs, but they require coated containers. They're so expensive. So expensive. And they get thrown off so seldomly. Yeah. And we're actually using 235 again, so a lot of the 239 isn't going to... we're using the 238 for nuclear sample again, aren't we? Or maybe we're not. Okay, maybe we're not. Maybe that was nonsense. Alright, don't look at this. Don't think about it. Program a whale instead. What is our ratio? This is 100, 100, and 1,000. So this is 1, 3, 8. So 9,000 divided by 8. Just get 1,000 of each. So 10,000 ash. 2,000 of that. And a lot of that manure is going to rot out. And I mean a lot of that manure. I feel like I shouldn't get so much. Well, first off, this hand comes back, right? How long does it last? How long does poop last? 5.5 hours is a long time, but not in comparison with fuel rods. And I suppose it's pretty cheap overall. So, there you go. It's going to be 3,000 manure. Just fill your entire cargo. All right, Mr. Whale, it's time to speak of what is going to be required of you. I would apologize, but I'm sorry, I will not join you in your terrible fate to be poop whale. Okay, good. This is back up, which should mean that fertilizer's going again. Yes. Yes, it is going again. Sorta. Alright, it's going well enough. And that's all I can ask for. Ash, come here. And then load items and get ash 10k. And then go get special fungal. Special fungal's the good one, right? Yeah. Then load items to get special fungal. And then all the way up to the poop arena. And I want you to load items until you have manure in 3,000. You really shouldn't wait, right? Because if you wait, it stands a chance that it'll rot in your inventory. Then you come here, and it's unload, unload, unload. 1, 2, 3, 10k, 1,000, 3,000. And don't wait. And then also unload items until Caravan has rich clay. Caravan, and you have to stop right there. And now you wait until circuit condition. Comparator equals go. There you go. That's proper order. Why do I keep having extra energy drink? I think they might be trying to explode my heart. And you should be decayed first. And 500, I don't know, maybe 1,000. This needs more than that, right? And then fertilizer, that's not what you're getting. You're getting ash. And this needs probably 2k. Ash. Yep. There we go. That would have caused a poop disaster, and no one wants to see that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you also have to get rid of rich clay. Now we have to deal with the spoilage aspect of this. And that's clay. Rich clay. There you are. Get rid of that at any cost. And I have to make sure that all of these guys have vents. It's time to upgrade the recipes. So you're doing this now. Here, congrats. Doing Bhoddos 2 now, right? Yes. Yeah, everyone gets it. And this is going to more than double our Bhoddos. the fuel efficiency goes up quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna have to watch this. And do you have a vent for... No, this all these hands have to be reworked. In fact, I think this entire belt has to be reworked. Uh-oh. A little bit, yes. I was a little too cheeky when I did this. Alright, we're going to start right here. Then we're going to clip the belt first. This is embarrassing. Alright, so, first off, out, you have to be Bhoddos. Bhoddos. Out is Bhoddos. And then, also out is not Bhoddos. You'll be rich clay out. We have to... Do you actually have fuel rods? You're trying to load up... This is the weirdest thing. I should be getting... I should have another generic hand on this. I'm not putting it there. Alright, so this is our new block. We want this everywhere. So it goes like this, and it fits nicely over most of it. So it's not going to be a terrible, terrible upgrade. We're going to have to fix that, of course. And then we have to make it go the other... No, we don't have to make it go the other way. Why is this weird? Okay, like that, like that, like that, like that, and of course like this. And then we have to handle the other side, and that's fine. Alright. You may now go, you may now continue. It's holding just a whole bunch of fuel rods. That's, honestly, really astonishingly wasteful. And then right here, we're going to have to deal with these guys. What's your problem? No one else has anything like this. That's weird. And this is bad. There we go. And we'll have to watch that. Now, you just need a non-Bhoddos out, and you need to get this instruction. Which is what I want. I wonder if fuel rods will ever become cheap. You know? Will there ever be a time where the Bhoddos fields are just constantly going? I suppose we're going to get the Bhoddos upgrade soon. The explodey one. Alright, so we've done that. Bhoddos upgrade. That was definitely needed. ASAP, just for efficiency. And then you're right there, and then you go here. And that's this weirdo sorter way up here, I think. Yeah. And we have Mr. Bhoddos whale. Yep, that's what that looks like. And you're waiting for exactly 100 more. Here, let's goose that guy. And then we'll check back on better Bhoddos. Here, go, deliver. Okay. What was I doing? What was going on with my life that brought me here? These things make fast. Pity they're just such a minor buff. But I want that minor buff. So, there you go. Navens. Navens for all. There we go. Make Navens faster, more better. So I suppose this is just new recipes or how you get better, you get more Navens. And I should probably not make quite so many. Just for some reason. Oh, good. Oh, he's making a delivery. Alright. What is going on with my life? We don't need this right here. We're a solid half hour in. Primary acetone generation. That's what we're doing right now. because that's needed for orgosolvent, and that's needed everywhere. So let's go figure out that. How are we doing, science? Yeah, we're doing science in here. So time to do a build. All right, so I could distribute these. I don't know if I need them right now. I feel like I'm well served at the moment. I'll just keep them in my back pocket for now. Where are filters? Okay, I feel as if I'm blind. Trying, all right there, right in front of me. Okay, good. Evaps. No, that's what I need for today, isn't it? Because that's okay, hold on. I'm sorting myself. Why do I have one more of those? I wonder if two Oculas get tasked with the same thing. So I should really ask for half. You know? That would make sense. If two Oculas catch the same job. Say 80 and see how that goes. Like the rest of them, it doesn't matter if it goes over a little bit, you know? Well, actually, it kind of does. This is kind of unsatisfying to have to do. I wonder if I should go and put in some effort to fix this, maybe? Well, or is it easier for me to just type like this? And I think this might be why I've been having inventory problems lately. Just overzealous restocking from Ocula. I mean, it could be, yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's just watch what happens from that. See, I've got more than one caravan, but I also might not have spent it. Anyway, I gotta stop talking. Stop talking, and now we need acetone. We gotta make acetone, guys. We're not making it from tholins, I tell you that. And we don't have that turd, so we don't do that. So our choices are not this, or this. This is what we're doing. Acetone has a fuel value? When did that happen? That has not always been that way. I could have sworn it hasn't always been that way because I had trouble venting acetone and I complained about it. Someone listened to me. It's never a good idea. Oh, it takes propene? Propene is the thing I don't really have right now. Oh, man. The script, it is flipped. Yeah, so the other phenol maker is just terrible now. And it's getting in my way. It should always come by distillation of cumene. We should never make it straight from lignin. Okay. Batteries? Not yet. Alright, I feel at some point someone listened to me. And they modded in, they added to the mod a fuel value for acetone, which makes sense. Acetone is extremely flammable. But and that changes things I've done and gives me the regret again. So we have this right here. This should never be. Should just literally never be. But it doesn't solve our problem, does it? Because the distillation of cumene makes a lot of acetone, and that's the best way to get acetone. But then we have to vent phenol of all things. So how can I get rid of phenol once I have it? Okay. I can never get enough of this stuff. I'm out of, aniline doesn't burn, that doesn't burn, that doesn't burn. I mean, I can do that. That's not even that bad. So yes, I can pretty easily vent phenol. So maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Okay, so we're going to disable, and the problem is phenol doesn't have a good overflow. All right, so you need to be wired. Okay, first. Oh, this is such a problem. Okay, we're going to clip this line right here. And we are going to play... No, we're going to... We can't do that. Because all the vents are down here. Oh man, acetone burns now? That changes everything. I guess I just have to get rid of all these hands, right? Just flip them all around. Yeah. And then it won't take anymore. But I don't want to send any lignin down here. Lignin is purely for making aromatics now, which is not what I expected that ever to be. I have to turn this off, so we need all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's remake this. Let's try to roll with this. Suddenly we're gonna need a ton of cumene. I want... No, you don't do this anymore. That's... You should just be permanently off, right? Because then the lignin will come here and then only the biocrud will go over. So... You're just going to be an impossible signal, right? L is greater than 500. Then you're going to be on. And you're just never going to be on. And so you need to not turn on when phenol is low. So I can do -1. Yeah, phenol is less than -1. And it will never ever be that way. So this is just disabled for right now. So it's only on acetone. We probably need to reclaim that block of some point, but it's the problem with that is that the waste disposal is down there. And I never put in a waste disposal for Bhoddos. Oh, okay, I gotta do that. Here, write that down. Waste disposal for Bhoddos. Alright. We can make it work. We can make it work. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. What we need now is a concept of waste phenol. And unfortunately, we do not have this concept available to us. This was not how things were supposed to be. I suppose I should move all the whales, right? This is still bad. I mean, it's good that it's feeding them, but it's bad. Where is phenol? Oh. Power event is happening. Don't want to look at that. Does anyone remember where I put the phenol? Right there? Yeah. So, what we have to do is establish a concept of overflow phenol down at the source. Or I have to move this onto a 4 block. And the proper thing would be to reprogram all of these whales onto a 4 block. And that would be right here. So, okay, let's do it the proper way. Yeah. And this is all just derived things with waste disposal aspects associated with them. Okay. We're just going to move all of this. So come with me, friends. Come with me now. You got to go right there. And then I will repurpose. Oh, and I didn't even get the entire thing, did I? Where are the electronics? Is there something here? No. Okay, I'm here. Where are the electronics? Did I not catch them? Suppose not. Try again. One more time. Let's do it one more time. This is a problem because it is so expensive, you know? Space-wise. And power is recovering. Yeah. Let's not think about that. Let's just go get more batteries. Alright, we have to retask a whole bunch of whales. I like the swarm of eye guys just helping me. Alright, so, first off, you are trying to empty your cargo here. You just come with me. And you are trying to empty your cargo here. You just come in my... Just get in my pocket. What I need now... I don't want to blow you up with so much phenol in you. I want to go through each of these guys. Your job, you're getting phenol. No. You are getting phenol somewhere else. And right here, you come to primary phenol land. Load items, and it's just the same thing as this. It's just moved. Man, I hope this isn't going to be something I regret. Start over. And like your turn. You're making chrysalic acid. That sounds like it's going to need some phenol. You know what? You should get it at Phenol R Us right here. This is the correct decision to do it this way. There you go. All right, and that's severed from this block as well. And now this one. What are you trying to do? A blood meal. You're trying to make nylon. That's a problem. It shouldn't be a problem anymore. Right? Because we're processing so many OGs. Blood meal shouldn't be a problem. Then we want to load items. I want phenol 5000. There we go. Then you're still just waiting for... What is this? That's right? Okay, good. One more. 4 more done. What are you doing? Oh, this is phenol coming from the south. This is no longer necessary. I want you to report to Food Mart right here. And I want you to wait until the heat death of the universe. Go and do that. Alright, good. That one was easy. What are you trying to do? You need zinc chloride? That's not something I had on my bingo card today. Then you go right there to phenol. And then load items. Phenol 2700. Alright, and return to your business. And just 2 more. And you are the same thing, stuck at the same place. Alright, zinc chloride has to go on the list. Question mark. And then what I need is you to go to phenol. Which is right there. Load items up and up. Phenol. Okay, good. Zinc chloride shouldn't be a problem. I have zinc and I have chlorine. Why is this not a problem? It has to be not hooked up right, you know? We do the exact same thing. Right there. I want you to load items until caravan has phenol, 1300. And we nuke that one, and we push that one into its place. All right. We have successfully moved all the phenol whales, or most of them at least. Deposit. And then we deconsecrate this situation. And we reset all these guys. Petri dish has just arrived. I have to uplift moss today. Like, seriously, that's what I gotta do next after this. There is reason for it. Alright, and then I need you to be phenol-y. And then, in a moment, the whales will come back, and then we should set up... this might just take care of our acetone problem at a blow. We will see. Because the distillation of cumene will go forward. The question is whether that's going to be enough phenol for me. Which the answer is almost certainly yes, right? Alright, your job. Your old version, wow. So you're definitely the distillation of cumene guy. And then you go right here and I want you to empty that cargo. I want you to do that. Okay, well wait a second. I want you to stop. Why didn't I just dunk that in? I suppose that's my own fault. Come here. Come here. I want to upgrade this guy. I don't want him flying away on me. Here. Give me... I suppose nothing matters considering what I'm going to do to this guy. Alright, so, good. We got the whale. We upgrade the whale in our inventory. And now we overrode him. So, you have to be whale hungry. Then I want you to bip down to this place. I want you to fill your cargo. And this is waste phenol. Right there. Empty your cargo. Should have pulled the gastric capacitors from his skull. I could... I should go undo everything I just did, right? And you are producing primary phenol. Then empty cargo. I should go do that. Alright, this is now set up. You need to get the news out. Okay, good. And that's all hooked up. And we're making waste phenol and primary phenol. I gotta hop. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do today. I also have to make forward progress on Antimony Silicate for lithium. And I also have to build more petri dish makers. Does anyone know where I'm going? The phenol stack is down here. I think I have to just undo all the stuff I just did. But no, I don't want it clogging on phenol. Well, maybe I should trust what I did before. And this is phenol. Phenol greater than 500. Less than 500. And now you're disabled. And right here is phenol less than 500. That's what your job is. And so this will run as it fills up the primary generation buffer. Then all these have to be flipped back around. All right. We had a plan. Wasn't really a good plan. Sorta, kinda wasn't a good plan. I could have sworn that there was a time long ago when acetone did not burn. And because it did not burn, I couldn't get rid of it. And then someone probably said, you know what? Acetone is extremely flammable. Why don't we just simulate that, right? Alright, hold on. We're almost done. Almost. Then phenol has to move. Okay. And the problem is I am moving too much, not you. Yeah, you. You're no longer doing that. But phenol then went on the neighboring stack next door. And it's in tier 4 on the bottom. So you are now phenol. And we haven't done full circle. Because we have to add phenol vent. We're venting it into melamine. And melamine into plastic. So we're going to get waste plastic. And that's going to be pretty okay, I think. Phenol. 10 phenol. Yeah. This is a good vent right here. And then we already have a concept of waste plastic. Which is right here. So yes. Okay. Everything is good. Primary acetone generation. So that means that changes. This is so much better than doing it other ways. We're getting acetone from cumene. And then we're producing waste phenol as a consequence. I think that just kind of flipped that entire block on its head, didn't it? Where do I do this? Someone tell me. It's cumene, right? Yeah, it's right there, right in front of my face. And now this is flowing again. And now we're missing syngas, question mark. I think that's pretty weird. Yeah, I think that's real weird. Why is cumene falling? I get the feeling that much of the factory is sick in some small way or another. Is syngas actually having problems? Are we clogged somewhere? Used to be oxygen, but I fixed that. Working. Yeah, this is full speed ahead, guys. We are at maximum go at the moment. If I want more syngas, I have to speed mod all of this. 50 a second. Something's wrong if they're not all going all the time, but I guess these guys are kind of all going all the time. So do I just need more syngas overall? Syngas. You. Why does it look like production's down? Tech's still going though. Let's go see if tech is actually going. Are we actually... Is science restarted? Well, okay, let's go listen. Listen to the wind. The alarm isn't going. The alarm isn't going, which means universal religion exists. Which means that science packs are being made. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. Alright, so this is going again, so there's no problems. We gotta do moss uplifting. We're gonna go do it down there. So what I need to do for that though is to go look at zinc chloride. Zinc chloride. You look like you're robust. Why are you stopped? Well, for one thing, you have old style requesters. For another, we don't have hydrogen chloride, I suppose. So we're going to remove you. And we're going to turn you up. We're going to remove you. And we're going to turn you up. Which I'm pretty sure makes everything just a little better. So, hydrogen chloride, is this just a biofluid problem? Yeah, it is. Because we are just so very, very busy. I need these Huzu. I hope I'm going to be able to put them in here too. You know, it's not just pick one, it's all three at all times. That would be nice. What's with all these guys? That's a lot of them, actually. Are like most of my Gorbachev just not working right now because of some homeless crisis? These are really hard to pick up. Snag that one. This is the situation where a Gorbachev has become unhomed. That's usually because there are too many biopyanoports. Or not enough. There were Gorbachevs in the air, and then they had to return home somewhere, and they could not find one. And so they became homeless. And so they wander around like this. Man, there's a lot of them. But if this is just capacity that currently isn't in the system, that would explain some of the things we're seeing, but this isn't nearly enough. We have far more chavs than this in the world. I should probably program in a system where they occasionally try to find a home. You know? Alright. No, not like that. There's pretty much never any reason to do that. There you go. And it should just burst, right? One. I'm going to start sending them out one at a time. Every bioport can send off one every tick. Alright, so I want to say that is probably in no way our entire problem. I will say that is probably part of our problem. You know what's not a problem? This. Notice how there aren't many dips anymore. That was probably just density on the belt. So I know we have weird hydrogen chloride lines going around everywhere. So let's go see if there's a way to relieve some of the stress on the biofluid network by helping out zinc chloride right over there. Okay, so down and then right here. No, one more. Right here. I went by it. All right, so here we are. We need more zinc chloride. Or hydrogen chloride. So let's go. This is very close to city center. I'd be surprised if I didn't have something to offer them here. So we have that's an overflow line. No, zinc chloride, that's going somewhere. So let's watch this line and see if we can tap in some sort of alternate way, you know? So we go this way, this way, this way. This minty green line. And then you keep going. This is primary production of hydrogen chloride right here. Going the right way. I mean, we have to. It goes straight across all the way to that. So we have to have passed by zinc chloride at some point, right? For some reason, I can't see this. Yeah, it's right down there. So we're just going to tap in. Maybe just underflow? No. Just purely tap in. Oh, look, we got some results. So we're going to pull you off. Oh, that's going to destroy that chemical, isn't it? Yeah. But you guys are going to get a dedicated line in return. Now, this is a little bad in that it is not... there is no guarantee that this is the universal hydrogen chloride line. But for practical purpose, it probably is. Like, there could be other hydrogen chloride makers somewhere else. There. Now it's pressurized and this is going. I have no idea if this is going fast enough. It makes 0.5 a second. Alright. Okay. Zinc chloride question mark still exists. Oh, let's go look at... Oh, let's go finish Bhoddos. I forgot to put in the rich clay vent. While we're here, let's look in on Grod. Go take a look at how Grod's doing. Hey, look! Look at that. We got one. Nice. This guy's probably waiting for fertilizer. Oh, man, that looks terrible. I might have to do something more fertilizer soon. And this is not going, and it is not going because this guy's coming. Alright, so at least it's moving, right? This guy is trying to pick up more biomass. We might have to have another biomass maker somewhere. Like, I didn't really see that one coming. But, I mean, at least it's very easy to copy-paste. And then the other one is on its way. Did I read that correctly? Anyway, we might have to put in another fertilizer maker somewhere. This is apparently... Yeah, he's on his way. Just not enough. Okay. Okay, so... Bhoddos rich clay vent, right? First off, I should have sent over some power. Yeah. Why aren't you going? Oh, you are going. It's just very intermittent. And so this is going, makes twice as much and a little faster. And what I need is next level Bhoddos, but that isn't happening. And this is just, what is this? Why are you trying to put Bhoddos in? Why? Why you do that? And we need more poop? Alright, I suppose. What did I govern that as? Oh, that's too low. There you go. Shovel it on, boys. We're probably not pooping fast enough. Yeah, another one of those concepts you never knew that you would have to deal with until pi was a thing. Here, take these weird things and get rid of them. I don't know, I really shouldn't care about this that much. It's only going intermittently. And it's going to be like that forever. I should really govern this so that it doesn't go and fetch manure when it's not needed, but it rots so slowly. It just doesn't matter, he says, knowing full well over the long term, nothing matters at all. Rich clay. Alright, turn that frown right around. And then power you. You are empowered to pick up the aftermath of manure. Congratulations, you are empowered. I want you to fill cargo, and I want you to take that to the rich clay stack, which is in the earth stack. Which is in the earth stack right there. All right, so this in theory won't jam now, but I'll have to take a look at it repeatedly. How are we doing on power? I mean, for now it's okay, right? Now it looks good. All right. That's here. Waste disposal for Bhoddos done. We have to start moss uplifting, and then I think we should probably get on to our main event. It's like for a long time now. I mean, for a while from this point, the factory is going to be nothing but exposing cracks. Yeah, that's a problem. I have to turn this down. Ocula are quite enthusiastic. I should probably fix that, right? Like, make it so that when they come, they check your inventory again. And they don't overfill you. They don't give you more than what you want. I should just not look at numbers of things anymore and just trust that what ends up in my inventory is supposed to be there, right? It's going to be hard to get in the habit of. I really should patch this. It's just immediate. This is obnoxious what I'm doing right now. It should always give you exactly what you ask for and nothing more. So that requires a different check on delivery. Maybe I'll get to it. The problem is I just have no time nowadays. Just absolutely no time anywhere. 25. I have deep, deep negative time. I could have, an extra 8 hours every day and just not get to everything I need. I'm that deep in the hole on projects and stuff I gotta do and stuff I want to do. The factory is part of that, of course, not entirely all of it. The factory remains, as always, very high on my to-do list. Because, see, this isn't even gonna ensure, because they're gonna still sometimes come and overfill me. Alright, let's not think about that. Let's think about moss uplifting. Moss. Give me moss. Moss uplift right there. We just need to get all that in a moss farm. It's only a 1 in 50 chance. But then I got some bad news. To propagate, you need a Sarcoris. Good news, I have Sarcori. But we're going to have to do this later. So moss farm into a botanical nursery to propagate. So let's just grab a moss farm and a botanical nursery. And then we're going to go all the way up, of course. This is why I have to get started on this right now. Moss farm. It's going to be a while before this is... It's going to be many episodes before I'm truly ready with this. And a botanical nursery, please. But I think I could... Maybe I can bring one more moss farm down. And that'll be enough. Yeah, it's too many. I don't know. We're not going to think about that. Excelsior. Let's go. Still going? Wonder what that dip is. I mean, it recovers just fine. It has to be just some sort of sudden demand of of automation science, frankly. All right, check this out. First off, we're going to save the factory. We're going to save the factory by putting in more windmills. Look at that. Look at that. Factory is now saved. And then we're going to extend this line, and we're going to use all overflow Sarcorises to breed up moss. Simple, right? All right, you can go away for right now. All right, so now the factory is saved, and we have now gone from 4,419 to 4,421 windmills, and I no longer have to worry about power problems. We're going to extend the sushi belt right here. And this, my friends, is going to be where moss uplifting is done, and any uplifting that requires cotton gut products. As you see, it'll continue to... No, we don't want to do this. We want to do it like this. Then over. And then you come back. And now you tap back in. Okay. That gets preference correct, I think. There we go. So now it comes this way. I wonder if we can leap the entire way. No. Good to know. Alright, so it comes here, and then skips. Put that right there. And then we skip. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not tied in. Why not? Why isn't it? Because you're going the wrong way. There we go. Now we're tied in. And then rejects go in here, and this is used last. Because these are the fresh ones. They come in, they get used for science. And then anything that doesn't get used comes this way. Great. This is a little much. Let's have some dignity, right? Okay, so first off, we want... I can't believe I'm just now getting to moss uplifting. It's intense. And then we need moss right here. And you need to do this. And this is just, we don't interact with any of this right now. This is just, we're making moss 2. And in order to breed you into moss 2, we need 2 of them. And so that is, there's no output associated with this. So you have to go right there. And I want you to go so long as moss 2 is less than 2. There you go. So you're going right now. I should probably program that dinosaur to get started. So this is really gonna kick off super fast, isn't it? Here. Okay, this is... Oh, that probably works. Give me half a stack of moss. Oh, you have to get moss. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to get that with the dinosaur. It'll be fine. All right. Okay, it's not fine. Things are not fine at all. There we go. I suppose I could pipe it over from the other place, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to last. All right, so what we need to do is then these guys like this. I probably should have done this long ago. It's not that much, but yeah, honestly, I probably should have done this long ago. And just did it with this recipe. Just 1 in 50. As many times as I need. Even though it takes a lot. How many rolls would that cost? That's expensive. Good news. Muddy sludge right there. Great news, everybody. Muddy sludge is here. Done. Now we just have to go get this stuff. So, notepad return to me. And we need 5 wood, 1 urea, 1 sodium alginate, 5 moss. Okay, so let's go get those things. A dinosaur will make this work. We have, our number is 5, 6, 7, 17. So 3,000 divided by 17 is just 150, I guess. So like that. And that's honestly enough rolls, right? Should be enough rolls. All right, so let's program this dinosaur. All right, so what I need to do is dinosaur hungry. Now you got to go fairly complicated shopping, right? And the most complicated thing is probably sodium alginate. This is still a huge problem. I might have to severely increase fertilizer production. There's an upgrade for that in Utoya Low, right? Maybe I should get that. It just produces fertilizer. I'll have to seriously consider that as a next step, because I've got stuff to do right now. I'm not bored. Where does one dunk sodium alginate? Right there. All right, load items. Get you sodium alginate 150. And then we need wood and urea. And urea is right there. Load items. Get urea 150. And then wood, which is right there. Wood 750. And then moss right there. And we're going to get up to moss level 3 before we're done. It's going to be nice. And you come here, and then honestly, this should be enough. I should just let this go like this. Empty cargo and just wait. We're going to gamble here. Gambling on top of gambling. We're just going to assume we're going to be able to make this work. No, don't give him an energy drink. Oh my god. It won't be your factory by the time you get back. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I'll have less to haul then. And then this will go down right here. We're going to rework all of this, but... Okay, and now you're going to breed this moss, and then we're going to rework everything and breed this moss. And we have excess perogens. We see them there, right there. And we're going to make moss Mark III. We should probably just get in all of this stuff right now. We're going to need liquid manure and xenogenic cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then requester tank. We really should learn to count. Then we need liquid manure, which I'm assuming is on the... Liquid manure, I'm assuming is on biofluid. I mean, it's the most bio of all biofluids. Xenogenic cells. Good. That's what we need for you. And then we're going to go up to all the way to this. And it's going to make chelators as well. And we have chelators. This is just fine. And then to roll, I don't want to look at the other one. Oh, wait, I have another moss farm for this purpose, right? And then you have to do that. You need tailings. We need tailings and chelators. So, let's ask for that. Give me this and give me that. And bap, bap. Chelators. Which one day I might actually remember how to pronounce. Tailings. But I am not going to promise anyone anything. All right, that should be all of our fun fluids to do this. And it's going to take a few episodes to actually work our way through. But we can now need more moss. We had moss in the bin. More moss will come from moss uplift. Finish moss uplift. Okay. All right, look how our chores are interfering with what we're doing primary today. All right, I'm not going to do anything else. We're just going to jump straight to doing something new today, and that's, oh, look how fast this is going. I'm going to be left in the dirt here. We have to finish what we were doing yesterday, which was right here, right? Yeah. Silicate solution. And we were going to see if we were going to put the rest of it right here or go south. Let's look at a few things. Science is going. Oh, vinyl acetate's backing up. Okay, good, good, good. I kind of feel like... Here, let's take a look once more time. Science pack. 1, 2, 3, except for military science, it's not being used. All right, so in the last 10 minutes, what was this? Oh, that's production. Okay. So in the last 10 minutes, we are matching production and it's ramping off. This might be a delivery. This has to be a delivery, right? Not a delivery. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I have to look at automation science. But on Pi 1, we are... Wait a second. We're eating them at one... Oh, this is because it's backed up. Okay, never mind about that, I think. Yeah, backed up. Don't worry about that. And if I look farther and farther back... Oh, it hasn't been made in a long time. All right, just pretend that's okay. That's what I'm going to do. On Logi Science, we're ahead. And on Pi 2, we are matching. We're eating slightly faster, but only slightly. Oh, it looks like it's very dependent on when it's caught in its very long cycles. So it's roughly equivalent. This might be our bottleneck right here. That's okay, I can fix it. And then ChemSci, looks like we're eating, no, being made much faster. And then Pi 3, looks like it's being consumed much faster. Okay. Not much faster, but it will run out. So, I will bless you with more. There we go. 3 bio ores, and now 2 of you will go. And then we will increase production that way. I never put a break on here for full of all science. Don't need any more science, you know? I also have to have breaks on the initial areas so that I don't make bio ore if we don't need Pi Sci 3. And then roll that concept back, you know? All right, I'll get to that. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we have all of this. And we just have to filter this in. And we decided that it's just a pass through here and we need half of these. So this should be very easy, especially since they're so small. All right, so what are we doing? So you're going to go down there and we're just going to leave you. And this is 40 in. No, wait, we're getting this backwards. We, in fact, are getting it twisted. This should go right there in this way. All right, so this is 20 in, 20 out. And this is 20 out a piece. So our number is 10. We want 10 of these guys. And they're so very small. All right, we're going to need 2 aerial outposts here, right? And then one's going to be Victory Outpost. Just pretend it's something like that. And then we're going to have to hook it up correctly-ish. Are they the same size? Are you? Yeah. Oh, we're going to be able to do some neat stuff with that. All right, so input will be ini. I said, ooh, what's that? That shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, that shouldn't be. That was a mistake. Gotta be careful. Gotta trim the end. All right, input will be ini. And output will be outie. And we're going to make this work real nice. Watch. And then we'll move on to more chores, I guess. And then we'll leave this as what we've done for today. All right, so suppose we just go this way and jam this in, and that'll be fine. And then right here, and that'll be fine. And we need 10 of these guys. So let's see what we can do. It's 4. It's 6. Uh-oh, can we not do this? Do we have to have a double line? Well, that's unfortunate. I think we have the space for it, though. I mean, I'm all but certain we have the space for it. It does complicate everything, though. And it's going to be really poor use of the space, because this doesn't exist anymore. We're going to have this big open block. Like, what are you doing with this? We don't know. It was just always here. There we go. All right, and now, well, now everything is flipped. And everything, and I should have put in power. I would say something very adolescent and overdramatic, like everything is ruined, but I think everyone realizes that's where we've been for a long time, and there's no need to belabor the point. All right, so looks like we have plenty of space right here then for our filtration media. So let's go get that, right? No, I suppose you need power as well. It is a weakness, one that we acknowledge. Okay, so this will produce 20 a second. This eats at 40 a second. All right, and so this is actually going to work out extraordinarily well, actually. So we can do this, and then we have our silicate makers. And I think it's thrown off because these can be prodded. Which probably needs to happen when I get next level prod stuff. Probably could happen right now too. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's nice and even, and this is working out a little bit. All right, I believe in this. Go get me here, just a caravan for start. Do I have? Why aren't I being resupplied? Dinosaur hungry. Go get a bunch of filtration media, please. I am very pleased that I haven't had to think about filtration media in a very long time. That was truly a one and done. Putting down that block. All right, go. Do that thing. And then we just kind of have to hook this up. And we need, what's that? Silicate solution in? That should be pretty easy, right? Because that's this silicate solution. And it even just plugs in right there. Beautiful. All right, you got your stuff. And now we have to turn these guys like so. Here, let's do it like that. Looks better. Yeah. And it's just straight hook in, right? And then Antimony Silicate comes out. And there are no problems whatsoever until I introduce prod mods, in which case all of this is, everything is gonna change. That's fine. Okay. All right. And then you are just out, out, out. Let's keep the pattern. So. And bam. All right. And then we're done. We weren't that far off yesterday, but we just ran out of time. All right. And soon we should see this go. And we have time for a few more chores. We should probably link this up somewhere. And what are we going to be making? 0.4 a second times 5, so 2 a second. That's going to... that's gonna, well, it's gonna really impact how much lithium we make. Might need to consider this differently. All right. This has to go get shoved in material sorting. At the current, I should dedicate a whale to that. Well, no. No. Oh, looks like scattering just happened. I wonder why. I should go see if I can catch any more whales that have a bad refill. Do I want to say Antimony Silicate's an alloy? No, it isn't. It should probably be right over here, though. So let's do that. Yeah, right there. And then I need you to take a walk, sir. Thank you, sir. And now another dinosaur. Why aren't I being refilled with dinos? Oh, probably because they're not getting from the buffers. Go be dinosaur hungry, then go get Antimony Silicate from right here. We're probably gonna have to do something. We can probably just prod it and just build out more capacity. And no one would ever know, but for right now we're doing it like this. Later on, maybe we'll be intelligent. Right now, not be intelligent. We are going to hook this up now to the alarm system, which we really should mess with a little bit, right? That, oh, we didn't even know where we put it. It's right above polydimethylsiloxane and cobalt oxide. So right there. And you are silicate. Silicate. All right, good. So that was our main thing we were going to do for today. And tomorrow we should probably start on lithium. So let's check over what we've done. Moss line going. Oh, we already got one. It's not hard. It's a 1 in 50. And we hit that within 20. That's all right. Are we going to hit? We did. That's never happened before. That's so pleasant. That's so very pleasant. Here, let's press our luck. Let's go look at Hero Fish, which is right over there. Has the 5th hero arrived? Yeah. Now we got 6 for some reason. Well, that should get turned off. Oh, everything's coming up glorious right now. We're not going to do anything with fish right now. But it's on the list. Here, this just has to stop. Your work is done, sirs. And that. Here, all these special fish have to go back. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, right in there. And then you, right in there. Well, this is just fantastic. The factory has been so great lately. All right, so we got through all that, and we're going to have to deal with this. We have to deal with fish breeding for Mark III fish. And that's going to happen sometime. Oh, what's that? I wonder if we're out of automation science. No. We are out of Pi-Sci 2. I bet that's just a delivery problem. A delivery cadence problem. Because, yeah, you have plenty. You're gonna all be put on a cadence. Wait 1 hour. And I want you to deliver whatever you got every hour. Fill cargo, don't wait. Empty cargo, don't wait. No, you should wait. You should wait for empty cargo. All right, let's do all of that. And you're going to be wait. Like that. Then don't fill your cargo. Then go empty. All right, so that's fine. This is just a cadence problem. It's just a sinking problem, not a problem. Not a big problem. Then fill your cargo and do that. All right, you go dunk. I think that's the only ones that actually need to do this, right? They should really all be doing this. These are the ones that are critical. All right, I'm just going to pretend it's okay. And then we'll get our PySci 2, and this will happen again. And then next episode, we'll start making a limited number of these, I think, because I can't make too many because of I don't have the great alien sample to production to sustain it, so I have to make them slowly. Anyway, Moss. The happy story of Moss right here. So all this has to be reworked. Oh, so smart to do it this way. Ah, intelligence occurred. We still got way too much of this stuff. So, this just all gets picked apart now, right? Oh, you're actually going one more? Oh, wait, you're still going. I'll let you finish. But this setup I'm doing now isn't even permanent, right? Oh, we haven't gotten some of this stuff. Is liquid manure not on the network? I thought maybe not. No, it is. It's right there, and we have plenty of it. We just don't have the help at the moment. I need to expand this or actually get to Huzus. Alright, there we go. That's going again. I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to just staff these with Huzus, and it can support both. That would be the ideal situation. And it's not just pick one, you know? But I wonder if that's not how it works, because I know from working on it that there's specific icons for the critters on the roof. And the graphics are for Gorbachev's, Huzus, and Chokhok's. I mean, we can't see any of the graphics because no one is at home right now. See, like right there, Gorbachev's on the roof. And I don't think there's a mixed one. So we're just... Oh, it just arrived. Probably there's a whole line coming somewhere, right? And we're just waiting for this to trickle to the top. Alright, let's just pretend. As we like to do. Okay, pick all this up, and this is going to be a problem, so we're just going to leave it right there. What we want to do is we're just breeding these enough to start running here, right? This is what we're doing. We want to breed moss, and then when this overflows, it overflows into this, and we try to breed moss phase 2. That's what we're doing. So it's kind of like this then. Come this way. And then we need a box. You need you to be right there. Then finally. Okay, we're a little too far over. I'm gonna clean that up when I leave here. Because this isn't a final setup. It's going to be a final setup when I'm breeding phase 3. This is all just temporary at the moment. And you just need to be fueled. So it's going to be like this. Then that's unhelpful. I really wish the liquid manure was here. I would feel better about things. Okay, there we go. Then this comes over there. Just pretend. I'm not going to deal with it right now. Actually, yes, I am. So there are your xenogenic cells, sir. And I'm going to go set this guy to do what he needs to do. So, notepad. Your assistance, please. This is on the other side of actually... Moss is on the way. right there. We need cDNA. We need moss gene sample. And then this comes from what we got. So we need these three things. And so it's 5 ground sample, 1 cDNA, 3 moss gene samples. And we should only get like 200 of these, right? So yeah, that'll fit. Our number is 9, so it should be 1,000. No, 300 each. So we're just going to get 200 each, because that should hit our number, right? And this is what we want. All right, so dinosaur. I want you... Oh, this is... You get a new life. Yeah, and you're going to do exactly that, too. Now I'll have to kick you to make you go. I want you to go get ground sample, which I think should probably be in the 5 bin somewhere. Though I don't know if I'm actually putting it in here, because it's so weird. Like I probably interpreted it as a intermediate only. Because if I just need it for uplifting, it doesn't really need to be in the system like this. Anyway, where did I make poor alien sample? And this is where I make ground sample. Oh, yes, I did put it in there, right in the medical wing. Come back. Go to the medical wing. You're just going to raid the medical cabinet right here. You get ground sample, load items until you have ground sample with 1,000. Then I want you to go to cDNA, which we actually have in stock. Get cDNA 200. And then I want you to get moss gene sample. We don't have enough. We're going to have to kick that dinosaur so that this starts moving. All right. Down, down, down where you belong. All right, go get that. So I go check in on moss gene sample. It's being made. I need you to dunk that in. I wonder if there's no line, but Petri dishes. Yes, my long-term plan is to upgrade Petri dishes. That might happen next episode. Observe. Try to look. Try to look and see. Try to look, see, and possibly understand. Actually, what am I doing? Oh, it's because it's like that. That's why, because they're taking stuff away from me. Keep forgetting. All right, there we go. Now you're good to go. What I want is you to start making this stuff. And you're going to make 1, 2, 3, and that's fine. But he's not going to re-up. He's just going to wait. So, you do this. And you also do this. But you need chitin out. Because the Sarcoris can rot. Okay, great. And then I want the level 2 moss to come out, use filters right there. And then I want it to come in right here. And we have to get all this stuff now. And that's going to be another dinosaur. And I want you... you're going like that too, right? I don't like the flashiness. I want this to go only when we have enough for everything else. So enable when moss level 2 is greater than 10. So we're going to start rolling. So it's going to start building up the moss level 2. So I guess this guy really does have to cycle fully. Or maybe not. Maybe not. How much moss level 2 do we need for every roll? 5? Maybe he does. Where'd that dinosaur go? Oh, because I never... Okay. Okay. Right here. You're going to actually do this. Circuit condition. Comparador equals go, and then you're going to cycle. Unload, unload, unload. We're actually going to do it like this. We are wrapping up yet another successful episode, guys. Everything is right in the factory right now. 600, 200, 1,000. That's what you're doing. And I'm going to have to get rid of all this stuff again, but it's nothing terrible. All right, so he went and got food. We need the liquid manure. Why isn't it here? This is starting to actually really worry me. Like, it's almost certainly because we're never having the opportunity to go get it because everyone else is always busy. Oh, and this is a bad place because it's missing half the manure. Wait, that's manure bacteria. I want liquid manure. Oh, do we not make liquid manure? Do we just not do it? We don't do it. That's why it hasn't arrived. Doesn't exist yet. All right, so this is going to rot some Sarcoris, and that's fine. That'll be the last thing we do today. We'll get liquid manure up and going. And then we might have level 3 moss tomorrow. It goes fast. Anyway, so all of this material will come in. And we need our level 2 moss. Our inaugural level 2 moss. We also have to get rid of all this stuff. That's something we just got to do. Our inaugural level 2 moss, and that will start this going once liquid manure arrives. And then we're going to dunk in there, and then we're going to dunk back. And that's where you get your level 2 moss, and this is going to go with preference until it builds up 10 in this box, and it's going to throw off rolls on here. And so we need this dinosaur to start taking care of this. And that is fertilizer and tuphra seeds and tailings. And we need 10 and 5. And so we did 150 last time. And how many of these do we need to breed? Just 2. So 150 again, I guess. So 150 fertilizer, 752 for seeds. All right. Mr. Dinosaur, come and help. Be dinosaur hungry. And then I want you to go get in line for fertilizer. Yeah, this is going to be the line appears to be less. So are we working our way through our backlog? There's something better I can do here. Could prod and speed, but there's probably input issues at the moment. Anyway, get in line, load items, fertilizer, and I think we said 1,500, right? Then we need the other thing, which is tuphra seeds, which is right there. Load items, tuphra seeds, 7,500. Come here, and you're the one that just empties cargoes. And then wait. It worked on the other one. Let's see if it works here. All right, Mr. Dinosaur, go and do this. Next episode, we should be able to come back here and then fix all this. Yeah, I don't think this is used anywhere, but whatever. Why are you putting down ghosts? Did I click on you wrong? I did. All right, so this is now ready. We just have to go make liquid manure. And then chelators should be used for actually breeding this later on. And to do that, we need Paragen. We need specifically waste Paragen, and we have that available to us. So excellent. This is coming along quite well. This has to go away now. That is our current task, and then I almost want to say cleanup happens later. Oh, that was a mistake. Give me that, give me that, give me that. It's like the moss will go into personal disposal. Actually, can we just... Can we just do this now? And just gets rid of the moss and eventually the bots will get it? And then everything else doesn't really matter? Okay. Okay, that works. I can also dunk it in science. It can absorb close to an infinite amount. It's almost there. God, this is... Everything's going great. We just need to get liquid manure online. It's 10 manure and water. Surprise! In a bioreactor. Do I have any of those on me? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's do a quick build, and then we're going to roll out of here. And it has been a great day in the factory. Man, I'm just full of optimism right now. Everything's great. Everything's only going to get better, guys. This is the beginning of something new and phenomenal. Here, take care of that. And no, don't take care of that. Take care of that instead. Oh, there's not enough room. I gotta clean out my trash bins. Trash bins don't work when they're full. End of story. Alright, so we need a stack of bioreactors. Probably that's going to be okay. And then, thank you everyone, we just have to run north to that place where there is poop. And that is right here. And I guess we're going to do liquid manure right up here. We're just going to make it work, right? So, okay. I'm a big fan of let's make it work. So, what do we need liquid manure for? How much do we need this for? It's basically just an uplift chemical, because I'm not doing that. Maybe if I want... That's actually a real good way to get rid of alien bacteria. But that's just a vent. That's never happening. So yeah, this is kind of just a boutique-y chemical. So we're going to do one line of these. Like so. Okay, maybe I should actually do it right. But that's just unheard of. So you're going to be biofluid only, boutique intermediate chemical. And we're going to throw it down real fast. Here, we're not even going to be using stack inserters. That's how little I care about this chemical. Alright, right there. And then we just want a bunch of them. Yeah, I get to say I made liquid manure today. Everyone's going to be so proud of me. How did you do that? Well, there's a device called a toilet. It just does it for you. The liquid is already built in. Alright, clip and clip. And we're going to need some water at some point. Probably don't need very much. That was not right. That is right. There we go. Biofluid level 2. I kind of don't even want to think about... I could have done this better. What the next tech should be. Maybe that fertilizer for it. Yatoi low. Like, do I want this? It's 10k, but that's not very long, honestly. And this is just waste fertilizer comes out of it. I mean, I know I was... Okay, I can go get bedding back online if I get Yatoya low up right now, but instead, I think we're going to start on our next animals. It's probably really important to get these guys online, so we're going to get Fedai's up. That's next. That's a good idea. And speaking of ideas, how about we put water down here, because that's the side we're connecting into. But up. Then, but up. This should be done really quickly. then trim here and trim there. No. No. Trim, I say, not cut into pieces. And we have to put in a provider tank, probably right here, for our liquid manure. And eventually, that'll make its way down to the place where we need it, right? Yeah, everyone just fill in the blanks. It's late in the episode. It's surprisingly difficult to keep talking for 2 hours straight. I mean, obviously I can do it. I can just disconnect my filter and just let the thoughts roll out as they come across. Believe it or not, this is unscripted, friends. Yeah. I spend hours trying to script this. And the problem is going to be getting the rich clay back. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Suddenly I have to engage with poop on a level I did not think was in my future. I was under the impression that things were going to be more high-tech. This is not that. This is not what I thought was going to be happening. It was not in my future. I don't know what I've done wrong. I don't know where it all went astray. But I should not be dealing with poop at this stage in my career. I should have people for that. Where are the Dalits? Oh, and now we've got a problem. It's a belt touching problem. I'll figure it out. We'll go up here, and this is how we'll get across. Yeah, okay, that works. Take that seaweed, please. And then the poop gets across, and we're going to have a waste bin. Oh, and we also have to have an out, I suppose, because it can rot in the machine as well. It should probably go out the back, right? This is probably best. Spoilage, once again. Jumping up and getting the best of me. We're probably going to remove this last one, right? Yeah. Because this is going to be the rich clay out right here. Right here. Please take this poop from me. I never wanted it. How much water do we need? Quite a lot, actually. Am I going to do something about that? No. Okay, so this is a little more complicated build than I thought it was going to be. You have to be filter rich clay. And once again, I'm messing with rich clay. Feels very strange to me that this is happening so much. So this is waste rich clay, like that. Okay. Good, question mark? And then this will be just like that. So grab it, copy, and then should be right there, I suppose. Okay, so there's the rich clay out when this is done. I guess we need more water. I mean, that's a big if I care situation. And the answer is yes, I always care. This is beloved factory. There you go. Now, all you guys can go as hard as you can, making all of that substance. And that's probably just... I shouldn't think about this anymore, shouldn't I? I mean, if only for my mental health, right? And then the poop and ogs Going as hard as they can. Probably need to do something about this. Probably gonna lead to a crash in manure bacteria. Probably not. Probably need a lot more for Bhoddos. Is this actually our bottleneck on Bhoddos right now? Manure? That's hilarious. And it's also burning gastrocapacitors real bad. I should look into that. I guess I should also look into making more manure somehow. But anyway, right here, this is building up. It's going to get down south soon. I'm done. I'm out of here. Really pleased with everything at the moment. Everything is going well. And we're going to make some biofluid help. Going to start making like 5, maybe like 10 or 20 Huzu. And we're going to see how they integrate, you know. Once Fedais start, I'll start making them. I have to go make the buildings and then actually make them. Actually, that could help it happen in parallel. And then I want to... So we're going to have, like, more... Oh, it's time for this guy to move because I have to pave this area for the new animals. Arthurian's going? Yes. That means Cridron's and also going. That means everything is going. That means everything is wonderful. Let's check our counters. I wonder if all those are working correctly. Can we see the actual signal? 26K? Can't we get a detail on that? So 26,000 pi-psi 1s. We go down here and we look. 54,000 automation sciences. It's not used. It's been put on the belt, but, you know, I count that. Yeah, the counters are working. This is nice. Everything is nice. Everything is nice right now. The entire factory is nice. And we haven't researched a single military tech. I should probably do artillery range soon. All right. Let's recap. So, let us zoom in. Let us center ourselves properly. Put our mouse in the center of everything. Zoom out. Then find our zoom level. Should be right there, right? So everything is going great. This is perfect. Turn off bots. So let's just talk about all the things that are going great right now. Oculas are much better than I thought, and that's fantastic. Science is going full tilt. We've kind of got the ratios working. That's great. Moss uplifting is happening. That's going very quick. That's great. We finally got our last hero fish, and then we got a bonus hero fish for some reason. That probably shouldn't have happened, but I'm glad it did. It makes me feel great about everything. We've installed better Navins. We put in a better Bhoddos recipe, which is going to extend the life of all of our fuel rods, which is, again, fantastic. Grodd is coming along. It's not really needed at the moment, but I did it, so I feel happy about that. But as for things we did today, we reworked the concept of phenol. We realized we needed a waste phenol concept, so we actually moved phenol from a 1Z to a 4 block. And now we're making primary phenol right here, and we're making waste phenol here. And waste phenol is important because it's a byproduct of acetone now. The best acetone recipe throws off phenol as a byproduct. So we're going to have to put in a phenol vent here, turn it into melamine, turn it into waste plastic, and waste plastic goes in another 4 bin. But that will correctly and smoothly and elegantly vent that byproduct all the way down the line. And acetone burns now, apparently. That got slipped in at some point because I could have sworn that didn't happen back when I noticed it. Back when I first had overflow acetone problems. That has to have been recent. people listen to me, and I really wish they wouldn't do that. I have a lot of really stupid takes. We did a bunch of little chores. We got zinc chloride working again. I remember that. Just a bunch of little stuff here and there. We made liquid manure to support moss uplifting. Probably should have done that long ago, but it was put off until now. Just everything's great. And for what we did for forward progress, we get Antimony Silicate up and going, which is the feedstock of lithium. We're going to be puttering on lithium as we can. Like the majority of every episode for a while now is just going to be making sure the factory is going, you know, finding these little bottlenecks, just debugging the internals, making sure everything's in more or less proper ratios. I've got a real problem with fertilizer I'm going to have to address. It's going to get worse. Not sure what I'm going to do there. I'll come up with some sort of plan, I'm sure. I should look into that Yotoi Aloe upgrade that throws off fertilizer, because I do a lot with Yotoi Aloe, and that might be appreciable amounts of fertilizer right there. So I'll investigate that. And it's already set up with a waste fertilizer in mind, which tells me, because I did fertilizer in a 4 block, that I looked ahead and saw waste fertilizer was a thing, which probably indicates that that's an upgrade I want. Anyway, I'm probably going to go for that upgrade sooner rather than later. Because it's not going to take that long, just a few episodes. We're researching at something like, well, if we're at 25 a minute and it's 60 minutes an hour, and we usually do 2 hours, it's 3,000 in an episode. So that's just like 3 and a bit episodes to get that upgrade. And if that solves my fertilizer problem, I mean, yeah, I should do that. But yeah, just for right now, everything's great. Highly positive about all this. We researched Huzu, and I'm going to add Huzu to the biomol here. Limited run, because they use great alien samples. And great alien samples is going to be limited until I get Petri dishes up and going, which I could probably do. Here, hold on. Let's break away from our majestic view right here and see how many Mark II furnaces we have. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, that's happening next episode. We're upgrading a Petri dish maker to this. And you're going to like it. It's going to be fun. I got a plan. It'll relieve pressure all over the place. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And then probably do it again later on, because we have so much of a draw on Petri dishes right now. Yeah, everything's fantastic, and I feel great, and I thank you for watching, and tomorrow we will have another fantastic day here in the factory. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.